So, tell me, Mr. Maverick, is this your first time on the riverboat?
You don't like it? Get a machine.
Jeez, it stinks in here.
What time is it?
Again, what time is it?
My watch is slow. I'd like to know what time it is.
You're ahead $95, that's what time it is, all right? Where the hell are you running?
I'm not running anywhere. I just asked what time it was. Who said anything about running?
It's 10:30.
Yeah, I gotta leave by 12.
Oh, Christ!
I told you that when we sat down. I gotta leave by 12. Murray, didn't I say that when I sat down? I gotta leave by 12.
Don't talk to Murray. He's dealing. Do you want me to go rest? Don't lie down, sweetheart.
You want speed or accuracy? Make up your mind.
Hey, you want to do me a favor? Smoke towards New Jersey.
No kid. I'm really worried about Felix. He's never been this late before. Maybe somebody should call. Hey, Oscar, you want to call Felix?
Hey, why don't we all chip in $3 a piece and buy another window? I mean, how can you breathe in here?
How many cards you got? 4?
We have 4 cards, Murray. We each have 4. When you give us 1 more, we'll have 5. If you were to give us 2 more, we would have 6. You understand how that works now?
Hey, Oscar, in or out?
Out, pussycat, out. I told my wife I'd be home by 1 the latest. We're making an 8 o'clock plane to Florida. I told you that when we sat down.
Oh, don't cry, baby. You're 42 years old. It's embarrassing. Give me 2.
Why doesn't he fix the air conditioner? It's 98 degrees and it sits there, sweating like everyone else. I'm out.
Who goes to Florida in July?
It's off season. There's no crowds and you get the best room for 1/10 the price. Okay.
Some vacation. 6 cheap people in an empty hotel.
A dealer takes 4. Maybe Felix is sick? I mean, he's never been this late before.
You know, it's that same garbage from last week's game. I'm beginning to recognize things.
Pair of 6s.
Great.
Maybe he's in his office locked in the John again. Did you know Felix was once locked in the John overnight? He wrote his entire will out on a half a roll of toilet paper. What a nut.
Hey, don't play with your chips. I'm asking you nice. Don't play with your chips.
I'm not playing, I'm counting. What are you picking on me for? Leave me alone. How much you think I'm winning? $15.
$15. You drop more than that in your cuffs.
Hey, Oscar, what do you say?
I'm in. Go ahead, deal. Aren't you gonna look at your cards? My father, I'm gonna bluff anyway. Hey, who gets the Coke?
I get a Coke.
My friend Mary, the policeman, gets a warm Coke.
And you still didn't fix the refrigerator. What's it been, 2 weeks?
Temper. If I wanted nagging, I go back to my wife. I'm out. Who wants food?
What do you got?
I got either brown sandwiches or green sandwiches.
What's the green one?
Either very new cheese or very old meat. What do you say?
I'll take the brown.
Right then, sold.
Are you crazy? You're not going to eat that, are you?
I'm hungry.
This refrigerator's been broken for 2 weeks. I saw milk that was in there that was standing. It wasn't even in the bottle.
What are you, some kind of a health nut? Eat, Murray, eat.
Oh, I have 6 cards.
Oh, great. I got 3 aces. All right, Miss Deal.
And you know who makes really good sandwiches? Felix. You ever taste his cream cheese and pimento and date nut bread?
All right.
Oh,
You want poker, you want menus. Hey, Vinny, why don't you tell Oscar what time you're leaving tonight?
12 o'clock.
That's announcements in 10 minutes. All right, he gave his 5-card stud. And we got a 10, a 4, an ace, and a bullet for the policeman. And the bet's to you, Murray. Murray, do something, huh?
Don't yell at Murray.
I'm in for a quarter.
Ah, beautiful, baby. Beautiful.
Hey, Oscar, let's pick a new rule. Every 6 months, you gotta buy fresh potato chips. I mean, how do you live like this? Don't you have a maid?
All right, I'm through being the nice guy. It'll be $6 a piece for the buffet.
Buffet. Hot beer and 2 sandwiches left over from when you went to high school.
Expecting a poker game. Tomato surprise.
We're short.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What are you gonna do about it?
You owe everybody in this game. You realize that? You owe everybody in this game. If you don't have it, you shouldn't play.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do then? I'm gonna charge you all $6 a piece for the buffet, and don't you tell me, because this is a poker game. You shouldn't expect tomato surprise. You, over there, you're gonna loan me $20.
I loaned you $20 10 minutes ago.
No, you loaned me $10 20 minutes ago.
Fine. Here. You're on the books for another 20.
How many times are you gonna keep saying it? Well, I'll tell you what. If you had loaned me the $20, I'd be very happy right now. But I'll take your 20. Thank you so much. How's that sandwich?
Tasty.
Tasty sandwich.
When you gonna call it Felix?
When are we gonna play cards?
Aren't you even worried? This is the first game he's missed in over 2 years.
The record is 15 years set by Lou Gehrig in 1939. All right. I'll call.
How can you be so lazy?
Call me irresponsible. I'm funny that way.
3 deuces.
This is my last week. I get all the aggravation I need at
Hello, Oscar the poker player. If it's my wife, tell her I'm leaving at 12.
You look at your watch one more time, and you're gonna get the peanuts right in the face.
Who?
Deal the cards. Come on.
Hey, some daddy?
Here we go.
Daddy who? No, there's no daddy here.
Everybody wants to
Oh, daddy! For Christ's sake, it's my kid. Brucey, hello, baby.
This is how you count.
Come on, guys, give me a break, will you? My kid's home from California.
Yeah.
It might cost him a fortune. Hey, how you doing, sweetheart?
All right.
Yeah, no, I did. I finally got your letter. It took 3 weeks. Okay, next time, Mommy will give you a stamp. I know. But you're not supposed to draw it on. Did you hear?
We here. We're thrilled.
What's that? What fish? Oh, in your room. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, I'm taking good care of it. Oh my God, I killed my kid's goldfish. I'm feeding it every day.
Murderer.
What's that? Oh, Mommy wants to talk to me, right? Okay, well, you take care of yourself, soldier. I love you too.
And you don't.
Cost you $1 to play, Oscar. You got $1?
Not after this lady gets through with me. Oh, hello, Blanche. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, I got a pretty good idea why you're calling. I'm a week behind with the check. 4? No, that's not possible. This is not possible, Blanche. I keep records of all the checks I sent, and I know that I'm only 3 weeks behind. Listen, I'm doing the best I can, Blanche. Oh, don't threaten me with jail, because jail is not a threat. After my expenses and alimony, a prisoner takes on more pay than I do. Real nice, in front of the kids. And don't tell me you're gonna have my salary attached. Just say goodbye, Blanche. Goodbye. All right, I'm $800 behind in alimony, so let's up the stakes.
All right.
She can do that, you know.
What?
Put you in jail and not support your kids.
Never. She can't call and aggravate me once a week. She's not happy.
It doesn't bother you that you could go to jail, or that your kid might go without clothes or something to eat.
Murray, Poland could live for a year with the food my kids leave over from lunch.
But that's the point. You shouldn't be in this kind of position. You're here because you can't manage anything. I should know. I'm your accountant.
If you're my accountant, how come I don't have any money?
If you don't have any money, how can you play poker?
Because I need the money.
But you always lose.
That's why I need the money. Listen, I'm not complaining. You're complaining. I'm doing fine. I'm living.
Alone in 8 dirty rooms.
If I win tonight, I'll buy a broom.
You need way more than a broom.
Ugh.
You need a maid.
I'll tell you what I really need probably would be a wife. But if I can afford a wife, I can afford a broom.
Then don't play poker.
Then don't come over and eat all of my
Hey! What are you yelling about?
Throw the bag
We're
forward,
playing a
come on.
friendly game
Who's
here.
playing? We didn't do nothing but talking since 8 o'clock.
That's what I said. I was leaving at 12.
How would you like a stale banana? Right in the mouth.
Hey, all right. Let's calm down. Let's take it easy. I'm a cop, you know. You can rest the whole lousy game.
Thanks, Will.
Fine.
Murray's right. Come on, let's just play cards. And please hold them up so I can see where I marked them.
You're worse than the kid from the PAL.
Yeah, but you still love me, Roy, sweetie, right?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, come on. Say it in front of the whole poker game. I love you, Oscar Madison.
You don't take any of this seriously, do you? I mean, you owe money to your wife, your friends, your government.
What do you want me to do, Roy? Jump into the garbage disposal and grind myself to death? Life goes on, even for those of us that are broke, divorced, and sloppy. Oh, today's my day with phone calls, huh? Hello, broke, divorced, and sloppy. Oh. Yeah, I told you not to call during the game. I can't talk to you now. Oh, yeah? You know I do, darling. Oh. All right. Just 1 minute. Murray, it's your wife.
I wish you were having an affair with her. Then she wouldn't bother me all the time. What's wrong, Mimi?
What time are you going home?
I don't know, 12, 12:30?
I don't know. 12, 12:30. What do you need? A corned beef sandwich and a strawberry malt.
What, is she pregnant again?
Just fat. What? You heard that? I had the phone over my check. Felix? No, he didn't show up tonight. What's wrong? You're kidding. How should I know? All right. Goodbye, Mimi. Goodbye, Mimi. Goodbye. What did I tell you? I knew it.
What's the matter?
Felix is missing.
Who?
Felix Unger, the guy who sits in that chair every week cleaning ashtrays. I told you something was up.
What do you mean, missing?
He didn't go to work this morning. He didn't come home tonight. Nobody's seen him. Maybe just spoke to his wife. Felix? They've looked everywhere. I'm telling you, he's missing.
Wait a minute, you're not missing for 1 day.
That's right. You gotta be missing for 48 hours before you're missing. The most he could be is lost.
He's 44 years old and lives on West End Avenue. What is wrong with you?
Maybe he had an accident.
Now, they would have heard.
If he's lying in the gutter somewhere, who would know who he is?
He's got 92 credit cards in his wallet. The minute something happens to him, America lights up.
Maybe he went to a movie. You know how long those pictures are today?
Oh, no wonder you're going to Florida in July. Dumb.
Maybe he got mugged.
For 36 hours, how much money did he have on him?
Maybe they took his clothes. I once knew a guy who got mugged in a doctor's office. He had to go home in a nurse's uniform.
Murray, you're a cop. What do you think?
I think it's something real bad.
How do you know?
I can feel it in my bones.
Oh, you had Bulldog drumming.
Maybe he's drunk. Does he drink?
Felix? On New Year's Eve, he drinks Pepto-Bismol. Hey, what are we guessing for? I'm gonna call his wife.
Wait. Don't start anything just yet. Just because we don't know where he is, doesn't mean somebody doesn't know where he is. Has he got a girl?
A what?
A girl. You know, like when you're through work early.
Felix, playing around. Are you crazy? He wears a vest and galoshes.
Oh, you automatically know whether a guy has a girl on the side or hasn't got a girl on the side?
Yes, I automatically know.
Okay, you're so smart. Have I got a girl?
No, you don't have a girl. You got what I got. What you wish you got and what you got is a whole different civilization. Oscar maybe's got a girl on the side.
That's completely different. He's divorced. That's not on the side. That's in the middle.
All right, are you through with the discussion? Because one of our poker players is missing, and I want to find out.
I thought he looked edgy the last couple of weeks. Did you think he looked edgy?
No. As a matter of fact, I thought you looked at you.
Hello, Francis. Yeah, Oscar. Yeah, I just heard.
Tell her not to worry. She's probably hysterical.
Yeah, you know women.
Yeah. Hey, Francis, the most important thing is not to worry. Oh, she's not worried. Sure. Yeah, do you have any idea where he might be? He what? Why? You did? No, I didn't know. Gee, that's too bad. All right, well, listen, Francis. You just sit tight, and the minute I hear anything, I'll give you a call, all right? All right. Goodbye.
You gonna tell us, or do we have to hire a private detective?
They broke up.
Who?
Felix and Francis, they broke up. Their entire marriage is through.
You're kidding. I don't believe
After
it.
12 years?
It was such a happy couple.
Hey, 12 years doesn't make a happy couple. It just means a long couple.
Go figure. Felix and Francis.
What are you all surprised about? All they ever do is sit there every Friday and talk about how they've been fighting.
Yeah, but who listens to Felix?
What happened?
Well, she can't stand him.
I know Felix. He's gonna go and do something crazy.
That's all he ever talked about was my beautiful wife, my wonderful wife. What? What happened?
His beautiful, wonderful wife hates him. She doesn't want to be married to him.
He's gonna kill himself. You hear what I'm telling you? He's gonna go out and he's gonna try and kill himself.
Would you shut up? Murray, stop being a cop for 2 minutes, all right? Oscar, where did he go?
He went out to kill himself.
Are you serious?
That's what she said. He was going out to kill himself. He didn't want to do it at home because the kids were in bed, sleeping.
Why?
Because that's Felix, that's why. You know what he's like. He sleeps on the windowsill. Love me or I'll jump. Because he's a nut, that's why.
That's right. Remember that time in the Army? She wanted to break off the engagement. He started cleaning guns in his mouth.
Oh, I don't believe it. That's all talk.
But is that what he said in those words? I'm gonna kill myself?
I don't know in what word. She didn't read it to me.
Wait,
What?
hold on. He left her a note?
No, he sent her a telegram.
A suicide telegram? Who sent a suicide telegram?
Felix a nut, that's who. Can you imagine getting a thing like that? And then you even have to tip the kid a quarter.
I don't get it. If he wants to kill himself, why does he send a telegram?
Don't you see how his mind works? If he sends a note, it might not get there till Monday, and they'll have no one to blame for not being dead. This way, for $1.10, he has a chance of being saved.
You mean he doesn't really want to kill himself? He just wants the sympathy.
What he really wants is to go to the funeral and sit in the back. He'd be the biggest crier there.
He's right.
Sure, I'm right.
Yeah, we get these cases all the time. These guys, they just want attention. Got this guy who calls every Saturday afternoon from the George Washington Bridge.
You know, no. You just don't know what those guys will do when they're hysterical.
Nah, 9 out of 10 times they don't jump.
Well, what about the 10th time?
They jump. He's right. There's a possibility.
No, not Felix. I know him. He's too nervous to commit suicide. He wears a seatbelt at the drive-in movie.
Isn't there someplace we can look for him?
Where? Where would you look? Where could he be?
Of course. Where's the safest place when you're going to kill yourself?
It's a Frank's. Wait a minute. He might be hysterical. Let's play it nice and easy. If we're calm, maybe he'll be calm.
That's right. Just like with those guys out on the ledge.
You
talking nice and soft.
What will we say to him?
We don't say nothing, like we never heard a thing.
All right, are you through with this discussion? He could have hung himself out in the hallway by now. Vinny, open the door.
Remember, like we don't know nothing.
Hi, Vin. Hi, fellas.
Oh, hey, Felix, how you doing?
How's the gig going? Good.
Oh, great.
Good. Any Coke left?
Coke, no, I gave the last one to Murray here. I have 7-Up.
No. I felt like a Coke. I don't feel much like 7-Up tonight.
All right, whose bet is it?
You bet a quarter. It's to Murray. Murray, what do you do? Murray, it's up to you.
Drop his shoulder.
What?
It's up to you.
Why is it always up to me?
It's not always up to you. It's up to you now. What do you do?
I'm in.
Anyone call?
Not that I know of.
No.
No, what, were you expecting a call?
No, just asking.
I'll see you red and raise it $1.
I just thought that someone might have called. It's $1 a quarter for me to say.
Right.
Fine, if no one called, then no one called. How much again?
It's $1 and a quarter. $1 and a quarter. Pay attention. For God's sake. Sorry, I can't help it. He makes me nervous.
I make you nervous? You make me nervous. You make everybody nervous.
Sorry, forgive me. I'll kill myself. Sorry.
Gee, it's a pretty view from here. What is it, 12th floor?
No, it's 11. It says 12, but it's only 11. It's not that high up. Certainly. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling a little chilly, huh?
Yeah, that's much better.
Hey, why don't you want to sit down and play? It's still early.
Yeah, we're in no rush. We'll be here till 3, 4 in the morning.
I'm all right, really. I don't feel much like playing now.
Well, what do you feel like doing?
I'll find something. Don't worry about me.
Oh, where are you going?
To the John.
Alone?
I always go alone. Why?
No reason. How long are you going to be?
As long as it takes.
Are you crazy? Letting him go to the John alone?
What am I supposed to do?
Stop him, go in with him.
Maybe you just have to go to the John.
Suppose that he does. It's better he's embarrassed than dead.
Yeah, but there's nothing in there to kill himself with.
What are you kidding? Pills, razor blades, whatever's in there.
Put it into the kid's bathroom. The worst he could do is brush his teeth to death.
He could jump there, right there's a window in there.
It's only 6 inches wide.
He can break the glass. He can cut his wrist.
Yeah, he'd also flush himself into the East River. Tell me he's not going to try anything.
Hold on. He's crying. He's crying. It's terrible. Oscar, do something. Say something.
What do you say to a man who's crying in your John?
I guess I'll be running along.
Just a second. Come on, just a second.
Felix, God, man.
I can't talk to you.
No, just
I
sit
can't
down.
talk to anyone.
Where are your friends? Don't run out
There's
like
nothing
this.
to talk about. There's nothing to say. It's over. Everything is over. Let me go. I've got to get out of here.
Stop him.
Please, I've got to get out of here.
Felix.
Just leave me
John,
alone.
don't let him get back in the John.
Let me go.
Telling you, Felix, you better calm
Let me
down.
alone. It's my problem. I'll work it out. Just leave me alone.
Oh! Here, bring over the chair.
What's wrong with your face? You look sick.
I didn't take anything, I
What do
swear.
you mean you didn't take anything? What did you
I
take?
didn't take anything. Don't call Francis. Please don't call
He
Francis.
took something. I know he took something.
Did you take pills? Did you take pills?
No, I didn't take any
Don't
pills.
lie to me, Felix. Did you take pills?
No, I didn't take any pills.
Thank God he didn't take any pills.
Felix.
Just a few, that's all.
Felix, how many?
I don't know what kind. Little green ones. I just grabbed anything out of the medicine cabinet.
Did you see
You
what
must have been
kind?
crazy. No, the lights broken. I couldn't see in there. Don't call Francis.
How many
I'm so
pills did you
ashamed.
take?
So ashamed.
How many pills?
I don't know. I just.
All right, I'm calling Francis.
No, don't call Francis. Don't call Francis. If she hears I took a whole.
A whole bottle of pills? Somebody call an ambulance.
Wait a second. We don't even know what kind.
And what difference does it make? It's a whole bottle.
They could have been vitamins. She could be the healthiest one in the room.
Open his collar. Open the window. Get him some air.
A whole compress. Put a whole compress on his neck.
I'm fine. Really, I'm fine. It's no big deal. You no one called Francis, did they?
No, not yet.
Oh. No, don't call Francis. I don't need a doctor. No calling Francis.
Guys, nobody's gonna do anything. You guys are just gonna stand around. I'm calling a doctor.
No doctor. No, I said no doctor.
You need a doctor.
I don't need a doctor.
You gotta get the pills
I
out.
got them out. I threw up earlier. Don't you have like a root beer or ginger ale or something?
Get him a drink.
Would you rather have the root beer or the ginger ale?
Just get him a drink. Just get him a drink. Right?
12 years. 12 years we were married. Did you know we were married 12 years, Roy?
Yes, Felix, I knew.
And now it's over. Like that, it's over. Isn't that hysterical?
Maybe you just had a fight. You've had fights before.
No, not like this. She's getting a lawyer tomorrow. My cousin. She's using my cousin. Who am I gonna get?
It's all right. It's okay.
Here's the root beer.
I'm fine, obviously. I'm just crying.
Let's not stand around looking at him. Come on, let's break it up.
Yes, don't stand there looking at me. Forgive me, fellas. I'm so ashamed. So ashamed.
Oh, we understand, Felix.
Don't tell anyone about this, Vinny. Promise me you won't tell anyone about this.
Oh, I'm going to Florida.
Oh, that's nice. Have a good time.
Thanks.
We were gonna go to Florida next winter without the kids.
Maybe somebody should stay.
We're all right.
Supposing he tries something again.
He's not going to try anything again.
How do you know he's not gonna try something again?
I won't try anything again. Honestly, I'm really tired.
Yeah, he's really tired. He had a very busy night. Come on, fellas.
If anything happens, Oscar, just call me.
You know I'm 3 blocks away. I can be here in 5 minutes.
If you need me, I'll be at the Meridian Motel in Miami Beach.
It'll be the first one I call, Vinny.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Good night, Felix. Try and get a good night's sleep. I guarantee you, everything will look a whole lot brighter in the morning. Take away his belt and his shoelaces.
Oh, Felix.
I know. What am I gonna do, Oscar?
We're gonna wash down those pills with a cup of hot black coffee. You think I can leave you alone for 2 minutes?
No, I don't think so. Stay with me, Oscar. Talk to me.
A cup of coffee, it'll do you good. Come on in the kitchen with me. I'll sit on you.
Oscar, the terrible thing is, I think I still love her. It's a lousy marriage, but I still love her.
How about some Ovaltine? You like Ovaltine with some vanilla wafers or chocolate Malamars?
All right. So we didn't have the best marriage, but we had 2 wonderful kids and a beautiful home, didn't we, Oscar?
How about some Fig Newtons or Vienna Fingers? I got everything.
What more does she want? What more does any woman want?
I want to know what you want. Coffee, tea, or Ovaltine. Then we'll talk about your divorce.
It's not fair. Damn it, it's just not fair! My neck.
What?
It's in
Where?
nerve spasm.
Where?
I get it in the neck. Don't touch me.
Where does it hurt?
It'll go away. Just let me alone a few minutes.
Just want to know where it hurts.
Here,
here. Lie down. I'll rub it. It'll ease the pain.
No, you don't know how. It's a special way. Only Frances knows how to rub me.
You want me to get her over here to rub you?
No. She wouldn't want to. We're getting divorced. It's tension. I get it from tension. I must be tense.
Not surprised. How long does it last?
Sometimes a minute, sometimes an hour. I once got it while driving. I crashed into a liquor store.
Well, you want to suffer or you want me to rub your stupid neck?
Easy.
Well, relax, damn it, relax!
Don't yell at me! What should I do? Tell me nicely.
Think of warm Jell-O.
That's terrible, isn't it? I can't do it. I can't relax. I sleep in one position all night. Francis says when I die, on my tombstone it's going to say, "Here stands Felix Unger." Ah!
Does that hurt?
No, it feels good.
Then say so. You use the same sound for happiness or pain.
I know. Oscar, I think I'm crazy.
Yeah, well, making you feel any better, I think so too.
I mean it. Why else do I do this? Coming up here, scaring you half to death, trying to kill myself? What is that?
That's panic. You're a panicky person. You have a low threshold for composure.
Well, don't stop. It feels good.
All right. Well, if you don't relax, I'm going to break my fingers. Look at this. The only man in the world with clenched hair.
I do terrible things, Oscar. You know I'm a big crybaby.
Here, bend over.
I tell the whole world my problems.
Ah, listen, let me know if this hurts, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Just nice, Oscar. Coming up here, carrying on like a nut.
Right? How's your neck feel?
Better. Only my back hurts now.
What you need is a drink.
No. I can't drink. I tried drinking last night.
Where were you?
Nowhere. I just walked.
All night?
All night.
In the rain?
No, in a hotel. I couldn't sleep. I walked around the room all night. It was a dirty, depressing room over near Times Square. Then suddenly I found myself looking out the window and I began thinking about jumping.
What changed your mind?
Nothing. I'm still thinking about it.
Drink that.
Oscar, I don't want to get divorced. Talk to me, Oscar. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
You're going to pull yourself together, and then you're going to drink that scotch, and then you and I will figure out a whole new future for you.
Without Francis? Without the kids?
It's been done before.
You don't understand, Oscar. I'm nothing without them. I'm nothing.
You're not nothing. You're something. A person. Flesh and blood and bones and hair and nails and ears. You're not a fish. You're not a buffalo. You are you. You walk and talk and cry and complain and eat green little pills and send suicide telegrams. I'm telling you, there's no one like you. Felix. Not in the whole world.
Oscar, you've been through it yourself. How did you get through those first few nights of being alone?
I did exactly what you're doing.
Getting hysterical?
No. Drinking. I drank for 4 days and 4 nights. I fell through a window. I was bleeding, but I was forgetting.
How do you forget your kids? How do you wipe out 12 years of marriage?
You don't. When you come home to an empty house every night, it slaps you in your face like a wet glove. But these are the facts, Felix. You gotta face it. You can't spend the rest of your life crying. It annoys people in the movies.
I can only imagine what Frances must be going through.
What do you mean what she's going through?
It's much harder on the woman, Oscar. She can't get out like I can. I mean, what is she gonna do now? Where is she gonna find someone? At her age, with 2 kids, where?
I don't know. Maybe someone will come to the front door. Listen, there's 100,000 divorces every single year. There must be something nice about it. What's the matter now?
My ears are closing up. I get it from the sinus. Must be all the dust in here.
What are you doing?
I'm not going to jump. I'm just going to breathe. I used to drive Frances crazy with my allergies. You know I'm allergic to perfume? For a while, she could wear it with my aftershave cologne. It was impossible to live with. It's a wonder she took it this long.
What? You're doing it.
I'm trying to open my ears up. You create pressure inside.
Did it work?
A little bit. I think I strained my throat.
Oh, yourself alone. Don't tinker.
I can't help it, Oscar. I drive everyone crazy. A marriage counselor once threw me out of his office. You wrote my chart? Lunatic. I don't blame her. I was impossible to live with.
Hey, it takes two to make a rotten marriage.
You don't know what I was like at home, Oscar. I bought her a book and made her write down every little penny we spent. 38 cents for cigarettes, 10 cents for a paper, everything had to go in the book. Then we had a big fight because I said she forgot to write down how much the book was. Who can live with someone like that?
An accountant. Listen, I don't know. We're not perfect. We all have faults.
Faults? Yeah, faults. We have a maid who comes in to clean 3 times a week. Now the other days, Francis cleans. Then at night, after everyone's left, I go in to clean the whole place again. I can't help it, I like things clean. Blame it on my mother, I was toilet trained at 5 months old.
How do you remember things like that?
I loused up the whole marriage, nothing was ever right. The minute she stepped out of the kitchen, I would add a pinch of salt or a pinch of pepper. I would recook everything. It's not that I didn't trust her, it's just that I was the better cook. Well, I cooked myself round with marriage, didn't I?
Don't do
Goddamn
that,
idiot.
you're gonna hurt your hand.
I can't help it, Oscar. I hate me. Oh boy, do I hate me.
You don't hate you, you love you. You think no one in the world has problems like you.
Don't give me that endless jazz. I happen to know I hate my guts.
Come on, Felix. I've never seen someone so in love.
I thought you were my friend.
I am. That's why I can talk to you like that.
Then help me.
How can I help you when I can't help myself? You think you're impossible to live with? Blanche used to say, "What time do you want dinner?" And I'd say, "I don't know, I'm not hungry." And then I'd wake her at 2 o'clock in the morning and say, "Now!" For 14 years, I was the highest paid sports writer in the East Coast, and we managed to save $8.50 in pennies. I was never home. I gambled. I burned cigar holes in the furniture. I drank like a fish, and I lied to her every chance I got. And on our 10th wedding anniversary, I took her to the New York Rangers Detroit Red Wings hockey game, where she got hit by a puck. Yeah, and that, my friend, is impossible to live with.
I'm not like you, Oscar. I couldn't take living on my own in a big, empty apartment. I don't know what I'm going to do for work. They're going to have to fire me. How am I going to make a living?
I don't know. You go on street corners and cry. They'll throw nickels at you. You'll work. You work.
Do you think I ought to call Francis?
What for?
To talk it out!
You've already talked it out. There's no words left in your marriage. When are you going to face up to it?
I can't help it, Oscar. I don't want to get divorced. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I tell you what you're going to do. Tonight, you're going to sleep here. And tomorrow, we'll go get your clothes and your electric toothbrush and you move in with me.
With you? No. It's your apartment. I'll be in the way.
It's 8 big rooms. We've been an entire year without seeing each other. Don't you understand? I want you to move in.
Why? I'm a pest.
I know you are. You don't have to keep reminding me.
Then why do you want me to move in with you?
Because I can't stand living alone. All right? Listen, look, I'm proposing to you. Do you want a ring?
Well, Oscar, if you really mean it, there's a lot I can do around here. I'm really handy around the house. I can fix things.
You don't have to fix things.
I want to do something, Oscar. Let me do something.
All right, you can take my wife's initials out of the bath towels. Anything.
I can cook. I'm a terrific cook.
No, I eat cold cuts for breakfast.
2 square meals a day at home. We'll save a fortune. We've got to pay out money, you know.
All right, you can cook.
Do you like leg of lamb?
I do. I like leg of lamb.
I'll make it tomorrow night. I gotta call Frances. She has my big pot.
Will you forget about Francis? We'll get our own pots. Don't drive me crazy before you move in. Look. Who's this gonna be? Oh. Hello, Francis.
I'm not here. Ugh. You didn't see me? You didn't hear from me? You didn't know where I am? I'm not here. I'm just not here.
Yes, he's here.
What is she saying? How does she sound? Is she crying? Does she want to speak to me? I don't want to speak to her.
Yes, he is.
You can tell her I'm not coming back. I've made up my mind. I've had it there. You can tell her if she thinks I'm coming back, she has another thing coming. Go on, tell her. Tell her.
Yes, no, he's fine.
Tell her I'm fine. You heard me carrying on before. Well, why would you tell her I'm fine? Don't tell her I'm fine.
I understand.
Does she want to speak to me? Ask her if she wants to speak to me.
Hey, Francis, do you want to speak to him?
Oh, just give me the phone, I'll speak to her.
No, you don't want to speak to him.
She doesn't want to speak to me?
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I'll let him know. All right. Goodbye.
She didn't want to speak to me?
No.
Then why did she call?
She wants to know when you're coming over for your clothes. She wants to have your room repainted. Listen, it's almost 1 o'clock, Felix.
Didn't want to speak to me, huh?
I want to go to bed. You want a cup of tea with frutanos or raisinettos?
She'll paint it pink. She always wanted it pink.
All right, how about some jammies? I got striped boxer animals.
She's really heartbroken, isn't she? I want to kill myself and she's picking out colors.
Which room do you want? We're lousy with bedrooms.
You know, I'm glad. Because she finally made me realize it's over. My marriage is really ending.
All right, Felix, go to bed.
It didn't sink in until just this minute. My marriage is really over. Suddenly it doesn't feel so bad.
Go to bed, Felix.
In a minute, Oscar. I've got to be alone for a few minutes. I've got to think. Do you have a pencil and paper?
Listen, Felix, I make up the bedtime around here.
I've got to be Oscar, please. I've got to get organized. I've got to be alone. Go on. You go to bed. I'll clean up.
You don't have to clean up. I pay someone $1.50 an hour.
It's all right, Oscar. I couldn't sleep with all this dirt around anyway. Go on. You go to bed. I'll clean up.
You sure?
I'm sure.
You're not going to do anything big like rolling up the rugs, are you?
10 minutes. That's all I'll be. I'm sure.
No monkey business?
No monkey business. I'll do the dishes and go right to bed.
All right.
Oscar? I'm gonna be all right. It's gonna take me a few days, but I'm gonna be all right.
Good. Well, good night, Felix.
Good night, Francis. cold glass of beer for Murray.
Thank you, Felix.
Where's your coaster?
My what?
Your coaster? The round thing that goes under the glass?
I think I bet it.
I knew I was winning too much there.
Always remember to use your coaster, fellas. Scotch and a little bit of water?
Scotch, a little bit of water, and I have my coaster.
I hate to be a pest, but you know what glasses do.
They leave little rings on the table.
Ruins the finish, eats right through the polish.
So let's look out for those little rings, huh?
And we have a clean ashtray for Roy. And a sandwich for Vinny.
Smells good. What is it?
Bacon, lettuce, tomato with mayonnaise on toasted pumpernickel bread.
Where'd you get it?
I made it in the kitchen.
You mean you put in toast and cooked bacon just for me?
Yeah, if you don't like it, he'll make you meatloaf. It takes him 5 minutes.
It's no trouble, really. I love to cook. Tried to eat over the dish, though. I did just vacuum. Oscar?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, I forgot what it is you wanted.
2 3.5-minute eggs and some pinafores.
A double gin and tonic. I'll be right back. Who turned off the Puritron? The what? The Puritron? Don't play with this, fellas. I'm trying to get some of the grime out of the air.
Hurry. I'll give you $200 for your gun.
I can't take it anymore. I've had it up to here. In the last 3 hours, we played 4 minutes of poker. I'm not giving up my Friday nights to watch cooking and housekeeping.
I can't breathe. That lousy machine is sucking everything out of the air.
This is really delicious. Who wants a bite?
Is the toast still warm?
Perfect. And not too much mayonnaise. Really a well-made sandwich.
Cut me out with a piece.
Hey, give me a napkin. We don't want to drop any crumbs.
Martha and Gertrude at the automat. What the hell happened to our poker game?
I'm telling you. If that lousy machine could kill us, they'll find us here in the morning with our tongues on the floor.
Oscar, do something. Get him back in the game.
Don't bother me with your petty little problems. You only get this one night a week. I'm cooped up with Mary Poppins 24 hours a day.
It was better before. With the garbage and the smoke, it was better before.
Did you notice what he does with the bread? He cuts off the crust. That's why the sandwich is so light.
And he only uses the soft green parts of the lettuce. It really is delicious.
I'm going out of my mind.
Felix, damn it, Felix!
Forget it.
No, sit down.
I'm going home.
Come on, sit down, sit down.
Look, Oscar, it's over. The day his marriage busted up was the end of our poker game.
You can't run out now. I'm a big loser.
If you get some real players next week, give me a call. You got no one to blame but yourself. It's all your fault. You're the one who stopped him from killing himself.
He's right. The man is absolutely right.
You gonna eat that pickle?
I didn't think I would. Why? You want it?
Well, it's your pickle, but if you're not gonna eat it,
No, you take it. I don't usually eat my pickle.
Steal the cards! Just steal the cards! If you want to eat, go down to Square. Keep your pickles and your sandwich to yourself. I'm losing $92 and everybody's getting fat. Felix! Will you come close the kitchen down and sit down? Listen, it's 11:45. You still have an hour and a half left, and I can still make this month's alimony. Get rid of that silly cake.
You smell that?
Oh, it's disinfectant.
It's the cards. He watched the cards.
Okay. What's the bet?
All right, we're gonna play cards again. All right, it's Roy's bet. Roy, baby, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go get in a cab, and I'm gonna go to Central Park. If I don't get some fresh air, you bet yourself a dead account.
Yeah, but it's not even 12 o'clock.
We've been sitting here breathing in Lysol and ammonia for hours. Nature did not intend for poker to be played that way. If you want to play, either Louis Pasteur cleans up after we've gone home, or we play at the Hotel Dixie. Good night.
Well, you have just enough for handball. Gee, I'm sorry. Is it my fault?
No, I guess nobody feels like playing much lately.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but something's happening to the old gang.
Don't you know what's happening to the old gang? They break it up. Everybody's getting divorced. I swear we used to have better games when we couldn't get out at night.
Well, I guess I'll be going too. BB and I are driving to Asbury Park for the weekend.
Just the two of you, huh? And gee, that's sweet. You guys do everything together.
We have to. I don't know how to drive. You coming, Murray?
Yeah, might as well. If I'm not home by 1 o'clock with a hero sandwich and a frozen eclair, she has it all points out on me. You guys have to laugh.
Who?
Who? You. Marx Brothers. Laugh, laugh, laugh. What do you guys have to worry about? You suddenly want to go down to the Playboy Club and hunt bunnies? Who's going to stop you?
I don't belong to the Playboy Club.
I know you don't, Felix. It's a figure of speech. Anyway, it's a good idea. Why don't you join?
Why?
Why? Because for $25, they give you a key. And you walk into paradise. My key costs 30 cents, and I walk into a corned beef and cabbage. Listen to me.
What are you talking about, Murray? You're a happily married man.
I'm not talking about my situation. I'm talking about yours. Fate has played a cruel and rotten trick on you, my friend. So enjoy it. Come on, Minnie.
That's funny, isn't it, Oscar? They think we're enjoying this. They don't know, Oscar. They don't know.
I'd be immensely grateful, Felix, if you didn't clean up just now.
It's just a few things. I can't get over what Murray just said. You know, I think they really envy us.
Leave everything alone. I'm not done dirtying up for the night.
But don't you see it? Don't you see the irony of it, Oscar?
Yeah, I see the irony.
No, I don't think you do.
Oh, I'm telling you, I see the irony of it.
Well, then what is it? Tell me, what's the irony?
The irony is, unless we come to some other arrangement, I'm gonna kill you. That's the irony.
Well, what's wrong?
There's something wrong with the system, that's what's wrong. I think that two grown men living alone in an 8-room apartment should not have a cleaner house than my mother.
Just put the dishes away. You want me to leave them here all night?
I don't care if you're taking the bed with you. You can play Mr. Clean all you want, but just don't make me feel guilty.
I'm not asking you to do it, Oscar.
That's what makes me feel guilty. You're always in my bathroom, picking up my towels. When I smoke, you follow behind me with the ashtray. The other night, I found you washing the kitchen floors, and you were shaking your head and moaning. Footprints! Footprints!
I didn't say they were yours.
Well, they were mine, damn it! I've got feet. They make prints. What do you want me to do? Climb across the cabinets?
No, I want you to walk on the floor.
Well, I appreciate that. I really do.
I'm just trying to keep the place livable. I didn't realize that bothered you that much.
Listen, I just think that it should be my right to decide when my bathtub gets cleaned with Dutch cleansing. It's the democratic way.
I was wondering how long this was going to take.
How long what would take?
Before I got on your nerves.
I didn't say you got on my nerves.
Well, you did. You said I irritated you.
No, you said you irritated me. I didn't say it.
Then what did you say?
I don't know what I said. What difference does it make what I said?
No difference. I was just repeating what I thought you said.
I can't believe this whole conversation.
See? You did say it. You did say it. Oscar, I'm sorry. I don't know what's got into me. I'm sorry for pouting, Oscar.
Listen, don't pout. If you want to fight, we'll fight. Fighting I win, pouting you win.
You're right. Everything you say is right.
And don't give in so easily. I'm not always right. Sometimes you're right.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I do that sometimes, don't I?
Only this time I'm right and you are wrong.
You're right, you're right.
And don't sulk. It's the same as pouting.
I know. Damn me. Why can't I do one lousy thing right?
Why didn't you throw?
I almost did. I get so crazy sometimes.
Well, then why did you throw the cup?
Well, because I'm trying to control myself.
Why do you have to control yourself? You're angry. You want to throw the cup, then throw the cup.
Because I would still be angry and I would have a broken cup.
How do you know how you feel? You might feel wonderful. Why do you have to control every single thought in your head? Let loose for once in your life. If you want to throw the cup, you'll throw the cup. Do this. Do something that you feel like doing, not something that you think you're supposed to do. Stop keeping books, Felix. Relax. Get drunk. Get angry. Come on. Throw the goddamn cup.
Ow, I hurt my arm!
You're hopeless. You're a hopeless mental case.
I'm not supposed to throw with that arm. What a stupid thing to do!
You can live in a closet. I'll leave your meals outside the door. Will that be safe enough for you?
I used to have bursitis in this arm. I have to give up golf. Do you have a heating pad?
How do you hurt your arm throwing a cup? If it had coffee in it, I'd understand. But an empty cup?
All right, Oscar. Leave me alone. That's the way I am. I get hurt easily. I can't help it.
You're not going to cry, are you? I think all those tears dripping on your arm is what gave you bursitis.
I would have got it while combing my hair.
Oh, out of all the roommates in the world, I picked the Tin Man. I suppose I could have done worse.
You're damn right you could have.
How?
What do you mean, how? How would you like to live with Ten Thumbs Murray or Speed and his complaining? Don't forget that I cook and clean and take care of this place. I save us a lot of money, don't I?
Yeah, but then you keep me awake all night counting it.
What are you talking about? We're not always going at each other. We have some fun too, don't we?
Fun? Getting a clear picture on Channel 2 is not my idea.
What are you talking about?
Listen, Felix, what do you and I do every night?
You mean after dinner?
That's right. After we finish your steak, halibut, and the tartar sauce, and the dishes are done, and the sink has been Brilloed, and the pans have been SOS'd, and the leftovers have been saran wrapped. What do we do?
Well, we read, we talk.
No. I read, you talk. I try to work, you talk. I take a bath, you talk. I go to sleep, you talk. Dude, we got your life pretty well arranged, but I'm still looking for a little entertainment.
What are you saying? Did I talk too much?
No, I'm not complaining. You've got plenty to say. What's worrying me is I'm beginning to listen.
Oscar, I've told you 100 times. Just tell me to shut up. I'm not sensitive.
I don't think you're getting the point. For a husky man, I think I spend enough evenings planning tomorrow's menu. The night was meant for other things.
Like what?
Like, if I don't touch something soft in the next 2 weeks, I'm in big trouble.
You mean women?
If you want to give it a name, all right, women.
Gee, you know, it's funny. I haven't thought about women in weeks.
I failed to see the humor.
No. When Francis and I were happy, there wasn't a girl in the street I wouldn't stare at for 10 minutes. I used to get lost on my way home just following a great pair of legs. But since we broke up, I don't even know what a woman looks like.
Well, I can either go downstairs and get a couple of magazines, or I can make a phone call.
What are you saying?
I'm saying we need to spend the night with someone who has higher voices than us.
You mean to go out on a date?
Yes!
Oh, well, I can't.
Why not?
Well, it's all right for you, but I'm still married.
Well, then you can cheat until the divorce comes through.
It's not that. It's just that I have no feel for it. I can't explain it.
Try.
Listen, I intend to go out. I get lonely too. But I'm just separated. Give me some time.
There's no time left. I looked at the TV guide. There's nothing on this week. Look, what am I asking you? Just go out and have dinner with a couple of girls. All you gotta do is eat and talk. That's not hard. I've seen you eat and talk before.
But who would I call? The only single girl I know is my secretary, and I I don't think she likes me.
Don't you worry, I got this one all taken care of. There's a couple of sisters that live in this building, English girls. They are a barrel of laughs.
Well, how do you know?
I got trapped in the elevator with them last week. I've been meaning to call, but didn't know which one to ask. This will be perfect.
Well, what do they look like?
Don't worry, yours is very pretty.
I'm not worried. Which one is mine?
The widow.
Why do I get the widow?
If you don't want the widow, you can have the divorcee.
No, I don't want the divorcee. I don't even want the widow. I'm just doing this for you.
Felix, I don't care. When they come to the door, they walk inside, you just point to the sister of your choice. Look, I don't care. I just want to have a couple of laughs.
All right, all right.
Now, don't say all right. I want you to promise me that you try to have a good time. Please, Felix, this is very important. Say, I promise.
I promise.
Again.
I promise.
And no keeping books. $1.30 for the cab.
No writing in the book.
And no one is to be called Francis. It's Cecily and Gwendolyn.
No, Francis.
And no sighing or crying or moaning or groaning.
I'll smile from 7 to 12.
And this above all. No talk of the past, just the present.
And the future.
Ah, there's the Felix I've been looking for. What a night this is gonna be. Where do you want to go?
What do you mean? Like go out?
Yeah, where do you want to go to dinner? Where will we
You
eat?
mean a restaurant?
Yeah.
For the four of us, it'll cost a fortune.
We'll cut back on laundry. We won't wear socks on Thursdays.
But that's throwing away money. We can't afford it, Oscar.
Where will we eat?
We'll have dinner here.
Here.
We'll save $30, $40.
What kind of double date will that be? You'll be in the kitchen all night.
No, I won't. I'll put it up in the afternoon. Once my potatoes are in, I'll have all the time in the world.
What happened to the new Felix? Who are you calling?
Francis, I want to get her recipe for London broil. The girls will be crazy about it.
I'm home, dear. Ooh, yeah. You look just beautiful. If I could be you just one night, I think I see. Oh, come on. No lipstick on it yet. Oh, that's so good. Beautiful. Oh. Whoa! Something wonderful is happening in that kitchen. Oh, no doubt about it. I am the luckiest man on earth. Oh, hey, Felix, how you doing? Look at this. Got a little Batard Montrachet. 6 1/4. Hope you don't mind, pussycat. We'll walk to work this week. Yeah, no kidding, Felix. You've done a great job. The place looks great. One little suggestion. Come down a little bit with the lights. Oh, yeah, that made a big difference. You come up a little bit with some nice music. Hey, what goes better with London broil, Mancini or Sinatra? All right, Felix. I can tell by your conversation that we got a little problem here. All right, Felix, out with it. What is it?
What is it? Try checking what time it is.
I don't know, 7:30?
7:30. Try 8 o'clock.
Okay, it's 8 o'clock, so?
So, you said you'd be home at 7.
Is that what I said?
That's what you said. I will be home at 7.
All right, it's 8 o'clock, so what's the problem?
If you knew you were going to be late, why didn't you call?
I didn't call because I was busy.
Too busy to pick up a phone? Where were you?
I was in the office, working.
Working.
Yes, working.
I called your office at 7. You were gone.
It took me an hour to get home. I couldn't get a cab.
Since when do they have cabs in Hannigan's bar?
All right. Let me get this down on a tape recorder. No one will ever believe me. So you're telling me that now I have to call you when I'm going to be late for dinner?
Not just any dinner, just the ones I've been slaving over since 2 o'clock this afternoon to help you save money, to pay for your wife's alimony.
All right. Felix, this is no time for a domestic quarrel. The girl's going to be down here in a couple of minutes.
You mean you told them to be here at 8 o'clock?
I don't know what time I told him. 7:30, 8 o'clock. What's the difference?
I'll tell you what's the difference. At 7 o'clock you're supposed to arrive to help me with the hors d'oeuvres. At 7:30, the girls arrive and we have drinks. At 8 o'clock, we have dinner. It is now 8 o'clock. My London broil is done. If we don't eat it now, the whole damn thing will be dried up.
Oh, God help me.
Never mind you. Tell him to save the meat. We have $15 worth of London broil drying up in there. What am I going to do?
I don't know. It makes you keep it warm.
What do you think I am, the magic chef? I barely got to come out at 8 o'clock.
Oh, can you keep pouring gravy on it?
What gravy?
Don't you have gravy?
Where the hell am I going to get gravy at 8 o'clock?
I don't know. Doesn't it come when you cook it?
When you cook it, when you cook the meat, you have to make gravy, it doesn't come.
All right. You asked my advice, I gave it.
My advice? You didn't know what the kitchen was until I showed it to you.
You want to help me put down that spoon.
You dumb ignoramus, it's a ladle. He doesn't even know it's a ladle.
Get a hold of yourself, Felix.
Fine. You think it's so easy? Go on. The kitchen is all yours. Try making a London broil for 3 people who arrive half an hour late.
Listen to me, arguing over gravy.
Well, they're here. Our dinner guests are here. I'll get a saw and cut the meat.
No, stay where you are.
I'm not taking the blame for this.
No one's gonna blame you. Who even cares about the dinner?
I care about the dinner. I take great pride in what I do.
Listen, this is what you can do. Don't you dare go in there. You can take a Polaroid picture of me coming in at 8 o'clock to show you that I'm the one to blame. I don't care. And when you take off that stupid apron, I'm gonna let them in.
I just have one thing to say. This is the last time I cook for you. People like you don't appreciate homemade dinners. And that's why they have TV dinners.
Are you through?
I'm through.
And smile!
I do hope we're not late.
No, you timed it perfectly.
Good,
Yeah,
good,
Felix,
good.
I'd like for you to meet 2 very good friends of mine, Gwendolyn and Cecily.
No, I'm Cecily and she's Gwendolyn.
Yes, that's right. Cecily and Gwendolyn, don't tell me, Cardinal, no, Robin.
No, wrong both times. It's pigeon, like you don't spell it like old pigeon. You spell it like cuckoo.
Cecily and Gwendolyn, I'd like for you to meet my roommate and our chef for the evening, Felix Unger.
How do you do?
How do you do?
How do you do?
How do you do?
All right, well, that was done beautifully, beautifully. Come on in. Make yourself comfortable. Yeah. Right, look at at that table.
Oh,
That's right, spare no expense for the cook goes.
Here, why don't you grab a seat on the couch?
okay, we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ever so nice,
Isn't
isn't
it?
it? Oh, yes, ever so nice. I'm much nicer than our flat. Do you have help?
Yeah, I have a man who comes in once a day.
Aren't you a lucky one?
Yeah, so I was just telling Felix yesterday how we happened to meet.
Oh, Felix? Who's Felix?
He is.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You know, it happened to us again this morning.
What, did?
Stuck in the elevator again.
Just the two of you?
And poor old Mr. Kessler from the 3rd floor, we were in there nearly half an hour.
What happened?
Nothing much, I'm afraid.
This is nice.
Ever so much cooler than our place.
Yes, our flat is like equatorial Africa on that side of the building.
Last night, it was so bad, Gwen and I sat there in nature's own, cooling ourselves in front of the open fridge. Can you imagine such a thing?
I'm working on it.
Actually, it's impossible to get a good night's sleep. Somehow I just don't know what to do.
Well, why don't you turn on your air conditioner?
We haven't got one.
I know, but we do. Nice, isn't it?
They say it may rain later.
That should cool things off a bit.
Yeah, I say so.
Although it gets hotter when it rains.
Yes,
Yes, it
yes, it
does.
does.
Yes,
Yep,
it
that
does.
can happen.
Yes,
Yep.
What? Dinner, sir.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Maybe the girls would like to have a cocktail before dinner. What do you say, girls?
Well, I certainly wouldn't put up a struggle.
Yeah?
What have you got?
London broil.
No, she meant the drink. We've got everything, and what we don't have, I can mix up from the medicine cabinet. So what do you say?
I think I'd like a double vodka.
Oh, Sass, not before dinner.
Oh, sister watches over me like a mother hen. Make that a small vodka.
All right, and for the beautiful mother hen.
Well, I think I should like to have something cool. How about a double drambuie over crushed ice? Unless, of course, you haven't got any crushed ice.
I was up with a sledgehammer all last night. All right, I shall return. Where are you going? Get the refreshments.
Inside, what'll I do?
Finish the weather report.
Don't forget to look at my meat. Oscar tells me you're sisters
Yes, that's right.
from England.
Yes, that's right.
I see. We're not brothers.
Yes, we know.
Although I have a brother, he's a doctor. He lives in Buffalo. That's upstate New York.
Yes, we
You know
know.
that too.
Oh, you know my brother?
Yes. No, not. But we know that Buffalo is upstate in New York.
We've been there, have you?
No. Is it nice?
Oh, very lovely.
Lovely.
Isn't that interesting? How long have you been in the United States of America?
4 years now. Yes, 4 years.
Just visiting?
We live here.
work here too?
Yes, we're secretaries for Slenderama.
You know, the health club.
People bring us their bodies and we do wonderful things with them.
Actually, if you're interested, we could get you 10% off.
Off the price, not off your body.
Oscar, where are the drinks?
What field of endeavor are you engaged in?
I write the news for CBS.
Fascinating.
Where do you get your ideas from?
From the news?
Yes, of course, silly me.
Perhaps you could mention Gwen and I in one of your news reports.
Well, if you do something spectacular, maybe I will.
Well, we spread all over the telly, do you know?
Oscar! It's a really large apartment. Sometimes you have to shout.
Oh, yes, of course. So, just you two batches living here?
Batches? Oh, bachelors. No. We're divorced. That is Oscar's divorce. I'm getting divorced.
Well, small world. We've cut the dinghy loose too, as they say.
Well, you couldn't have picked a very large foursome, though, could you?
No, I guess not.
Although, technically, I'm a widow. I was divorcing my husband, but he died before the final papers came around.
I'm terribly sorry. It's a terrible thing, isn't it, divorce?
Can be, if you haven't got the right solicitor.
That's true. Sometimes they can drag things out for months. I was lucky. Snip cut, and I was free.
But what is divorce? It's taking two happily married people and tearing their lives completely apart. It's inhuman, don't you think?
Yes, it can be an awful bother.
Yeah, well, that's all water under the bridge now, as they say. I'm sorry, but I think I've forgotten your name.
Felix.
Like the cat, Gwen.
Like the cat. Well, the pigeons will just have to watch out for the cat now.
This is the worst part about breaking up.
Hello, childhood sweethearts, were you?
No, that's my little boy and girl. She's 7, he's 5.
Sweet.
They live with their mother.
Oh, you must miss them terribly.
Well, I can't stand being away from them.
So cute.
She's done a terrific job raising them. They're such good kids. Speak beautifully. Always yes, never yeah. And she did it all. Why, she's the kind of mother who am I kidding? You don't want to hear any of this.
Nonsense. Come back. Nonsense. You have every right to be proud. You have 2 beautiful children and a wonderful ex-wife.
I know. That's her, Frances.
Oh, pretty. Very pretty.
Yes, very good.
Thank you.
Girl, pretty girl.
Thank you. Isn't this nice?
There's no one in this picture.
I know. That's a picture of our living room.
Oh.
We had a beautiful apartment.
Oh, we're lovely lambs.
Thank you. We got them on our honeymoon in Mexico. I used to love coming home at night. That was my whole life. My wife and my kids and my apartment.
Does she have the lamps now, too?
I gave her everything.
Oh.
They'll never be like that again. Never. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get emotional. Please forgive me. Would you like some potato chips?
Felix, I think it's a rare quality in a man to be able to cry.
Please, let's not talk about it.
I think it's so sweet. Terribly, terribly sweet.
You're only making it worse.
It's very refreshing to hear a man speak so highly of the woman he's divorcing. Oh, yeah. I remember reading about it. Please don't. Oh, no. It really
cry. Go in the kitchen and see what happened to your London broil.
Oh my God! Call me! Why did you call me?
I'm sorry, girls. I forgot to warn you about Felix. He's a walking soap opera.
Well, I think he's just the dearest man I've ever met in my whole life.
He's so sensitive, so fragile. I just want to take him home and bundle him up in my arms and take care of him.
Well, when he comes out of that kitchen, I think you might have to. So how are the drinks, huh?
I have not the mood for drinking right now.
I'm going down to the delicatessen. I'll be right back.
No, hold on. Maybe it's not so bad.
Here, $15 worth of ashes.
Maybe we can save some of it.
It's smoking burnt black meat. Nobody likes burnt smoking black meat.
See?
You don't want to look at your watch before. You can't look at the burnt smoking black meat now. Leave it alone.
Felix, could maybe we look at it? Please?
Maybe Chinese food.
That's a good idea.
I have a better idea. Let's just go out in the kitchen and do a potluck.
Ah, much better idea.
I used up all the pods.
Oh. Well then, we can eat an eye flat. We have tons of lemon and hard dogs.
That's the best idea I've ever heard. All
Because it's
right.
very hot up there, you'll have to take your jackets off.
Yeah.
Maybe open the refrigerator.
5 minutes to change into our cooking thing.
Can we make it 4? I'm suddenly starving to death. Oh.
Oh my, don't forget the wine.
I won't forget the wine
And a corkscrew.
and the corkscrew.
And Felix.
Oh, I won't forget Felix.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta! 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 Sweet little crumpets, Ta-ta! Oh, Felix, I love you. You may have just overcooked us into one hell of a night. All right, get the ice bucket. Ready or not, here we come.
I'm not going.
What?
I said I'm not going.
Are you out of your mind? You have any idea what's waiting for us up there? You've just been invited to spend the evening in a 2-bedroom hothouse with a cuckoo pigeon sister.
I don't know how to talk to them, Oscar. I told them about my brother up in Buffalo. You've used up my conversation.
Oh, but they love you. They just told me they did. One even wants to wrap you up into a bundle. Come on, get the ice bucket.
But I cried. I cried in front of 2 women. Why would I do that?
And they loved it. I'm thinking of getting hysterical. Come on, just get the ice bucket. Let's go.
It's because I feel guilty. Emotionally, I'm still tied to Francis and the kids.
Can you just untie yourself in one night?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to do the dishes and wash my hair.
No. You can take care of the greasy dishes and your greasy hair tomorrow. You're coming with me tonight.
I'm not going.
Felix, you're not doing this to me. You're coming with me, and that's that.
I'm not going.
All right. I'll go alone. All right, you coming?
No!
All right. So what you're telling me is you're not going to make any effort to change. And this is the person you're going to be until the day you die.
We are who we are.
It's 12 floors, not 11.
All right. How long is this going to go on?
You talking to me?
That's right, I'm talking to you.
What do you want to know?
I want to know if you're just going to spend the rest of your life not talking to me. Because if you are, I'm going to buy a radio. Well, oh, I see. You're not going to talk to me. Okay. Two can play at that game. If you're not going to talk to me, I'm not going to talk to you. I can act childish too, you know. I can go on not talking just as long as you can.
Then when the hell are you going to shut up? You had all last night to talk. I begged you to come upstairs with me. From now on, I don't want to hear another word out of that shampooed head about yours for as long as you live. That's a warning.
I stand warned, over and out.
Felix. This key is for the back door. You stick to the hallway in your room, and you won't get hurt.
I don't think I gathered the entire meaning of that remark.
Stay out of my way.
I think you're serious. I think you're really serious. Are you serious?
This is my apartment. Everything in my apartment is mine. The only thing here that's yours is you. You stay in your room and speak softly.
Yeah, you're serious. Well, let me remind you that I pay half the rent, and I'll go into any room that I want.
Now, where are you going?
I'm going to walk in your bedroom.
No, you stay out of there. You stay out
Don't
of there.
tell me what to do. I pay $120 a month.
That was off season. Starting tomorrow, the rates are $12 a day.
All right. There. I'm all paid up. Now I'm going to walk in your bedroom.
No, you stay out of my room.
Watch yourself, Oscar.
Felix, if you want to live here, I don't want to see you, I don't want to hear you, and I don't want to smell your cooking. Now get your spaghetti off my poker table. What's so funny?
It's not spaghetti, it's linguine!
Now, it's garbage.
You're crazy! I'm a psychotic nut, but you are crazy!
That's funny coming from a fruitcake like you.
I'm not cleaning that up.
You promise?
Did you hear what I said? I'm not cleaning it up. It's your mess. Look at it, hanging all over the walls.
Hey, I like it.
You would just let it lie there, wouldn't you? Until it gets hard and brown and crusty and ugh, it's disgusting. I'm cleaning it up.
Leave it alone, don't touch my spread. Wonder where your sinus is.
Oscar, I'd like you to take some phenobarbital.
Go to your room. You hear what I said? Go to your room.
Let's everybody just settle down, eh?
Felix, if you want to survive tonight, you better tie me up and lock your doors and windows.
All right, Oscar. I'd like to know what's happened.
What's happened?
That's right. Something caused you to go off the deep end like this. What is it? Something I said? Something I did? Hey, what?
No, it's nothing you said. It's nothing you did. It's you!
I see. That's plain enough.
I'd make it plainer, but I don't want to hurt you.
What is it? The cooking, the cleaning, the crying?
I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's the cooking, the cleaning, and the crying. It's the talking in your sleep and the moose calls. It's to open up your ears at 2 o'clock in the morning. What the hell is it? I can't take it anymore, Felix. I'm about to crack up. Everything about you irritates me. And when you're not here, the things I know you're going to do when you come in irritate me. You leave little notes on my pillow. I've asked you 100 times, don't leave little notes on my pillow. We're all out of cornflakes. F you. It took me 3 hours to figure out that F you was Felix Unger. It's not your fault, Felix. It's just a rotten combination.
I get the picture.
No, that's just the frame. The picture hasn't even been started yet. I've got a typewritten list back in my office of the 10 most aggravating things you do that drive me berserk. But last night was the topper. Oh, that was the topper. That was the ever-loving Lulu of all time.
What are you talking about? The London broil?
No, not the London broil. I'm talking about those 2 lamb chops. I had it all set up with that English Betty Boop and her sister. And I wind up drinking tea all night long and telling your life story.
Aha! So that's it. You're mad because I loused up your evening.
Ah, after the mood you put them in, I'm surprised they didn't go down to Rockaway Beach and swim all the way back to England.
I told you not to be in the first place.
Felix, I swear to God, if you are gonna point that finger at me, you better
Get off my back, Oscar! I'm telling you right now, get off my back!
What is this? A display of anger. I haven't seen you this angry since the day I dropped my cigar into your pancake bag.
Oscar, you're asking to hear something I don't want to say. But if I'm gonna say it, I think you better hear it.
All right, well, if you got something on your chest other than your chin, you better get it off.
All right, Oscar. You asked for it. Now here it comes. You're a wonderful guy, Oscar. You've done a lot for me. You took me in here. You gave me a place to live and something to live for. I'll never forget you for that. You're topped with me, Oscar.
Well, if I've been told off, I think I missed it.
It's coming now. You're also one of the biggest slobs in the world.
I see.
Completely irresponsible.
Finished?
Undependable.
Is that
and
it?
irreliable.
Keep going. I think you're on fire.
That's it. I'm finished. Now you've been told off. How do you like that, Oscar?
Okay, good. Now it's my turn to tell you off. For 6 months, I lived alone in this apartment. All alone in 8 rooms. I was dejected, despondent. And then you moved in. My dearest and closest friend. And in 3 short weeks of close personal contact, I'm about to have a nervous breakdown. Do me a favor, Felix. Move into the kitchen with your pots, your pans, your ladle, and your meat thermometer. And when you want to come out, just ring a bell and I'll run into my bedroom. I'm asking you nicely, Felix, for our friendship. Stay out of my way.
Walk on the papers, will you? The floors are wet.
All right.
Keep away from me, Oscar.
You pick! Your stomach, your head, or your kidneys.
You're gonna lost you, Oscar.
Oh, there's nowhere to run. There's only 8 rooms and I know all the shortcuts.
Is this how you handle your problems? Like an animal?
You want to see how I settle my problems? I'll show you how I settle my problems. There. That's how I settle my problems.
Where are you going?
Not me, you idiot! You're the one that's leaving. I want you out of here now, tonight!
What are you talking about?
Felix, it's all over. The whole marriage, we're getting an annulment. Don't you understand? I don't want you to live here anymore. I want you to pack up all your things, tie it up in saran wrap, and get the hell out of here.
You mean actually move out?
Actually, physically, and immediately. And I don't care where you go. You can move into the Museum of Natural History. I think you'd be very comfortable there. You can dust around the Egyptian mummies to your heart's content. But I'm a human living person. And all I want is my freedom. Is that too much to ask for? There, you're all packed.
I have a right mind to go.
Why does he never listen to what I say? Why can't he hear me?
Because if you want me to go, then I'll go. Oh, just let me do it.
We'll do it together.
You just won't take the bunt. Yeah. I want you to go. So go. Go, go. When are you going to go?
When am I gonna go? Boy, you're in a bigger hurry than Francis was.
Well, you take as much time as she gave you. I want you to follow your usual routine.
So in other words, you're throwing me out.
No, not in other words. Those are the perfect ones. I want you out.
Fine. I just want to get the record straight. Let it be on your head.
What? What? What do you mean let it be on my head? What the hell does that mean? What's going to be on my head?
That you're throwing me out. I'm perfectly capable of staying and clearing the air, but you refuse, right?
Right. I'm sick and tired of you clearing the air. That's why I want you to leave.
All right. Just as long as I heard you say the words, get out of the house. But remember, whatever happens to me is on your head. Let it be on your conscience.
Wait a minute, damn it. Why can't you be thrown out like a decent human being? Why do you have to say things like, let it be on your head? I don't want it on my head. I just want you out of my house.
What's the matter, Oscar? Can't cope with the guilty feelings?
Damn you. I've been looking forward to throwing you out all day long. And now you even take the pleasure out of that.
Well, forgive me for spoiling your fun. But I would like to leave now, according to your wishes and desires.
No, you're not going anywhere until you take it back.
Take what back?
Let it be on your head. What the hell is that? The curse of the cat people?
I would like to leave now. Please move.
Is this how you left that night with Francis? No wonder she couldn't wait to have your room repainted. I'm going to have yours dipped in bronze.
How can I leave if you're blocking the door?
All right, Felix. For the sake of our friendship, we've been friends a long time. Just say, Oscar, we can't stand each other. Let's break up.
I'll let you know what to do with my things. Either I'll be by to get them or somebody else will.
Well, where are you going to go? Where are you going?
Where am I going to go? Come on, Oscar. You don't really care, do you?
All right, Felix, you win. We'll try to iron things out. Felix, come on back. Felix, don't leave me like this, you louse. All right. Get a hold of yourself, Oscar. He's gone. He's gone. Just keep saying that over and over again. He's gone, he's gone, he's gone. Oh my God, he did it. You put a curse on my head. I don't know what it is, but it's a curse, and it's on my head. Oh, oh, oh! Let it be him. Oh, please let it be him. Give me one last chance to kill him.
Oh,
Buzz!
what's the matter with Felix? He just walked by me with that human sacrifice look on his face.
Yeah, I asked him where he's going. He said, only Oscar knows. Only Oscar knows. Where's he going, Oscar?
How the hell should I know? All right, come on. Let's get the game started. Get some chips.
I really need something to eat. I'm starving. I think I smell spaghetti.
Isn't he going to play tonight?
I don't want to discuss it. I don't even want to hear his name.
Who? Oscar? Felix?
I told you not to mention my name.
I didn't know what name you meant.
Did you know there's spaghetti all over the kitchen?
Yes, and it's not spaghetti. It's linguine.
I thought it was spaghetti.
So why don't you want me to mention his name?
Hey, what's the matter with Felix?
Something happened? What's happened?
We broke up. I kicked him out. It was was my decision. I threw him out of the house. All right? I admit it. Let it be on my head.
What be on your head?
I don't know. Felix put it there. Ask him.
They're good or pieces. I know Felix. He's gonna go do something crazy.
Look, why do you think I did this? I did it for you. I did it for all of us.
What are you talking about?
We were all here for the napkins, the ashtrays, the bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwiches. That was just the beginning, just the beginning. You have any idea what he has planned for next week? Just for a change of pace, do you have any idea? What? A luau. An Hawaiian luau. With spare ribs, roast pork, and fried rice.
One thing doesn't have anything to do with the other. I mean, we all know he's impossible, but he's still our friend, and he's still out there on the streets, and I'm still worried about it.
Oh, and I'm not, huh? I'm not worried, I'm not concerned. Who do you think sent him out there in the first place?
Francis.
What?
Francis sent him out in the first place. You sent him out in the second place. Whoever he lives with next will send him out in the third place. Don't you understand? It's Felix. He does it to himself.
Why?
I don't know. He doesn't know. I mean, there are people like that. There's a whole tribe in Africa that walk around hitting themselves on the head all day long.
Well, I'm not going to worry about him. He's not worried about me. He's out there in the streets sulking and crying and having a wonderful time. If he had a spark of human decency, he would just leave us all alone and go back to Blanche.
Why would he do that?
Because it's his wife.
No, Blanche is your wife. His wife is Francis.
What, are you a wise guy? All right, no more cards. I don't want to play anymore.
We didn't even start. What are you talking about?
Is that all you can do is complain? Have you given one single thought to where Felix might be?
I thought you said you weren't worried about it.
I'm not worried, damn it! I'm not worried! It's him. I bet it's him. All right. No, everybody stay right where you are. Come on, just like you are. Pretend that you're still...
Oscar, don't be childish. We gotta let him in.
No, I will not give him the pleasure of knowing that I was worried about him. Now just sit down.
But Oscar!
Will you just do as I say? Tell the cops what to do and they listen.
Oscar.
All right, Vinny. Let him in.
Oh, hello. Not him, Oscar.
Oh, hi, Cecily. Boys, I want you to meet Cecily Pigeon.
Gwendolyn Pigeon. Don't get up. Mr. Madison, may I have a word with you?
Yeah, sure, Gwen. What's the matter?
I think you know what the matter is. I've come for Felix's things.
Felix? My Felix?
Yes, Felix Ungo, that sweet, tortured man, who's upstairs right now in my flat, pouring his heart out to my sister.
You hear? I'm worried to death, and he's up there getting teen sympathy.
Gwen, Felix doesn't want to stay. Please tell him to stay.
Really, girls, this is embarrassing. I can get my own place.
Oh,
Hi, fellas.
nonsense, Felix. We've plenty of room, I told you, and the sofa's enormous.
Oh, and it's so comfortable. And we've rented an air conditioner.
And we just don't like the idea of you wandering around the streets looking for a place to live.
But I would be in the way. Wouldn't I be in the way?
Oh, how could you
Nonsense.
possibly be in anyone's way?
You want to see a typewritten list?
Haven't you said enough already, Mr. Madison? Please, Felix, please, just till you get settled for a
You'd be
couple
so
of days.
happy. Yes.
All right.
Oh, that's marvelous. All right, you get your things and come right up.
And come hungry. We're making dinner.
Yes, and cocktails in 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-ta, boys. I'm so sorry to have interrupted your bridge game.
If you'd like, Felix, you can invite your friends to play in our flat. Ta-ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
I told you. It's always the quiet guy.
Gee, what nice girls.
Hey, Felix, are you really gonna move in with them?
Just for a few days. Just till I can get my own place. Well, so long, fellas.
thank me for the two greatest things I ever did for you? Taking you in and throwing you out?
You're right. Thank you, Oscar. And for that, I remove the curse.
Bless you and thank you, Wicked Witch of the North.
That's probably the girls calling now. They hate it when I'm late. So long, fellas.
Hello? It's your wife.
Oh. Well, Murray, you can tell her I'm going to be in touch with her in a few days. We have a lot to go over. Tell her if she thinks I'm the same man she threw out 3 weeks ago. I've changed. Go on, tell her, Murray, tell her.
I will when I see her. This is Oscar's wife. Hey, just a minute, Blanche.
Thanks, Murray. Oh, yeah, hello, Blanche. Yeah, no, I got a pretty good idea why you're calling. Yeah, you got the checks, right? Good. Yeah, no. No, I didn't win big at the track. I've just been able to save a little money. I've been eating home a lot. Listen, Blanche, you don't have to thank me. Yeah, well, that's nice of you, too. The apartment? I think you'd be pretty shocked. It's in surprisingly good shape. Oh. Blanche, did Brucey get the goldfish I sent? Yeah? Good. Well, maybe we can talk again soon, huh? Yeah, whenever you want.
Well, so long, Mr. Madison. If you need me to clean, I charge $1.50 an hour.
Here, Blanche, tell the kids that Daddy loves them and give them a kiss. All right. All right. Goodbye, Blanche. Hey, Felix. How about next Friday night? You're not going to break up the card game, are you?
Me, never. Marriages, they come and go, but the game must go on. Well, so long, Francis.
So long, Blanche. Well, are we just going to sit around or are we going to play poker? We're going to play poker. All right, hey. And no crumbs, rashes on the floor. This is my house, not a pigsty.
Give me 3.